Well, welcome back in, everybody. We're here on episode 17, and I am pumped up for this one because we have to be getting those new babies in. I don't see any way we're not. Let's put it that way. Reproduction rate at 99%, so next month they will be coming in. We do have quite a bit of work to do to our fields, though. I think we got to plow up or something like that. Plow, replant, all that good stuff. I'm thinking about like a whole direct drill thing, but $24,000 to our name. That's not looking good. Now, with us having a lot of work to do here, I might as well get some contracts in before I start this up. I am going to do the plowing and all the field work myself, but in the background, we can have something going like this bell wrapping job. Also, we have a fertilizing job here, you know, stuff like that. So first up, we will go with this bell wrapping job over on 11. Okay, not too bad. Pretty simple one to get started here. Slap down that shop deliveries mod. Where is it? Right there. Borrow items. Sometimes I feel really bad about doing this. I guess I could just drive it from the store over here. And honestly, I wouldn't be the one driving it. It'd be the AI. The workers would be doing the driving, so I don't know if it would make it even any harder, I guess. It would probably just spend about $20 extra or $30 extra just driving over here. That's what I'm thinking, so really not much added to it. Okay, bell collecting, that's going to get going. Now, there was a big paying one out there I'm really interested in. Was that fertilizing on 24? Heck yeah, 24 does have some issues, I believe. This is the field where equipment previously has just kind of went off the field. Oh, that's the wrong button. At least I think this is that field. Now, we'll borrow these items. We're going to have quite a bit left over, probably. I don't know. I know the AI worker, they use quite a bit extra as far as solid fertilizer goes, or anything liquid wise. Not liquid wise, but spreader wise, let's put it that way, because the spreader, they keep on when they're making their turns. I noticed that, so that's kind of how they waste the extra, but it really shouldn't be too big of a deal, and it's going to make us a lot of money still. Now, the leftover solid fertilizer, I'm kind of starting to keep it on another series. I don't know if I'm going to keep it here, but we will look at utilizing it for a future contract as well. I should probably just go ahead and speed up the time for more contracts to come in, but that's actually going to be a pretty good stopping point right now as far as contracts go. So let's jump over to our Massey here, fire this bad boy up. I already got the plow lowered. Nope, I guess it was already running. And there's no creative field on. You know, I think there was a farming game I was playing one time where that was always on. Anytime you lowered the plow, it automatically just started plowing wherever you were at, which is realistic, right? But I do absolutely love how you don't, what is it? You don't have, well, you have the option to turn it on. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm thinking about not even using this. Yeah, I got that little built-in GPS thing right there above my speedometer. I think I'm going to give that a try. Wait a second, if I know the controls. Oh, there it goes. Okay, cool. So basically, this is just going to cut down on the lines and stuff like that. And I'm going to bump that real speed mod on. I should probably just turn it around backwards. Yeah, I don't even think that made a difference. Yeah, I should probably just flip it around backwards, do it myself real quick. Make it go faster. But nah, it's all good. Let's get it and get it done. No lines this time, though.
Depths of silence, where echoes remain. You were the sunrise, and I was the rain. A collision of souls, opposing in flight. I was the darkness, you yearned for the light. Now you're gone, and I'm losing my mind, losing my mind, I'm losing my mind. Why did you cut me up, bring me out, and leave me high and dry? You were the laughter that kept me alive. You were hello when I was goodbye. An ember that flickered, then faded away. You were the summer, I was that same old shitty me. Now you're gone, and I'm losing my mind, losing my mind, losing my mind. Now you're gone. Why did you call me up, bring me out, and leave me high and dry? That kept me alive. I said, hold on. You said goodbye.
And all done there. Hey, we got a couple of contracts done as well, so we will take a look at that. Let me get this tractor over to our other field, started up with a worker. That way I can get all this other stuff taken care of that I can't quite have a worker take care of. Now, next up on this field here, we will lime it. That's just kind of the process I go with. I lime it, then plant it. Same time as planting, we'll be fertilizing, so we won't have much to worry about there. Now, as far as liming, we'll run the John Deere with that whole setup. And I think I'm going to check to see if we can buy that Isarea Pro thing for that John Deere. Well, there's no thinking about checking it. At least I will check it. I don't know if we will buy it. Honestly, I don't think it's going to have that feature. It's definitely an older tractor. And let's see here. We'll tab over to the tractor first. Let's check this out first. Customize. And no, wait. Yes, right there. Okay, cool. So pretty expensive. Don't know if it's worth it, though. I really don't, because I feel like it only goes to nitrogen, I guess. I mean, it says nitrogen right there. Detects the real nitrogen demand of your crops while driving with the sensor over your field. Huh. I just don't know. Because I thought it used more lime previously. We'll get it anyways, just in case I end up using this for planting as well. Because I can use this for planting, I think. Let's see here. What? Well, it'd probably be easier to look through here. We're going to check out our vehicles real quick. I think our planter can be ran with that John Deere, possibly. Let's see. There we go, 110 horsepower. Yeah, we hit that. We got like 117 on there. So I guess not really a waste of an upgrade, I don't think. But for right now, let's just go ahead and hook it back up to the front loader. I mean, I guess we really don't need that. Find our spreader. Oh, there it is right there. Cool. And we'll get that lime spreaded out there. I really think it had something to do with it previously. It did seem like we went through it so much faster. But that could have been a number of things. Possibly it goes through faster as I plow up the field. It might rip up all previous existence of nitrogen. Let's see here, checking that out right now. Not nitrogen, I mean pH value. So no, it doesn't. It actually still says there's a pH value there, and it looks like it leaves a nitrogen value as well. We have nothing in this. Let's get some stuff in it first. I just want to check out the field real quick. And of course, once I get this worker out there going, we will take care of those contracts. And let's see, is there any good contracts out there right now? I'm going to try to kind of look at this while I fill this up. There it goes. Keep it filling, keep it filling. Just got to keep an eye on it. Hey, we got a plowing job out there. Not bad. That job might be worth doing. Also, I should probably just go ahead and bring the fertilizer spreader thing back over to our farm and use it on our farm. Not a bad idea. That will save on us having to use our fertilizer as far as on our actual fields, I guess, with the planter. I don't know. I'll definitely bring it back and steal the fertilizer out of it. I guess I don't really see any issue with that. No, that thing's just floating there, huh? Okay. Welcome to Hogwarts Farm. It's not a bad series idea. I could fly around and all that stuff. I mean, I already run fast. Just say a spell and bam, I'm running fast, right? I come up with some of the craziest ideas out there. I got one I'm working on in the background right now. It's about being a poo farmer. So, hope y'all like that one. It's gonna be pretty funny. Okay, there we go. Now, the work I did have on that series, I actually ended up deleting it because I noticed I messed up on the recordings with the mic or something like that. But I'll get it fired back up eventually. I got a nice little intro to go with it. I think we should probably go ahead and top this off all the way. That way I got a good idea how much we're really using here. So we will go ahead and buy another bag or two. I mean, one bag will do it. Let's see here. Where you at right there? Lime. We'll get 2 of them for now. You know, let's go with 4. They really don't cost much. That's going to be $1,800 for us right there. So not too bad at all. Actually really good. $7,000 left to our name. We are definitely blowing through that. Oh man, a lot faster than I ever thought I would. I mean, that Eyes of Rhea Pro thing, that's just gonna eat away at the money big time there. It's a very expensive thing that I usually skip over. I didn't think it made that big of a difference. But like I said, I mean, this John Deere running this piece of equipment, it just seemed like it used way more. And I mean, there could be a lot of other factors into that. Maybe this John Deere just moved a lot slower because, I mean, look at the size difference here. There is no horsepower requirement for this spreader. And let's see here. I think, yeah, there it goes. Worker's gonna go ahead and start up. Now, as far as this other work out here, let's go ahead and check on the bell wrapping. I think I see another few other contracts coming in. Not bad. Now, bell wrapping, no other new ones in there, so let's go ahead and collect that. That's going to be $6,500. Awesome sauce. And then we will just go ahead and tab on over here. 2,200 liters left. Thinking about stealing it. Also thinking about doing a couple other contracts out there. There were a few other ones. I'll set that cruise control jump in here. Try to multitask as much as I can. That includes driving blindly, right? We got a $2,000 job here, not far away. $1,000 job here. I don't know. Let's just get it back to our farm. And then continue up on all this field work. Alrighty, we are now over at the shop. So what I'm gonna do here is put in a, what is that? Oh, is that liquid fertilizer or herbicide maybe? I don't know. But anyways, what I'm going to do is put in a buy station, and we're going to buy some stones. I want to keep it away from the farm. Being on the farms just seems a little too easy, way too easy. Plus, there's like a 10% discount with this stuff. So I want to at least go pick it up. Now, later on, once we get bigger equipment, maybe a semi and a semi-trailer, we can come over here and pick up bulk amounts. And what am I looking for? I feel like I'm just completely blind here. I'm just switching through here, not finding what I'm looking for. I think it's containers. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. Yeah, this is looking about right. Okay, where are we at in here? We got a multi-purpose buying station. Okay, that one's got a 60% off. No. There's one with 10% off. It's the real one right here. Okay. Now, as far as buying from here, I don't know where I want to put this. Got the sell everything there, causing a little bit of an issue. Oh, we could put it around back. That ain't a bad idea. Kind of like that idea. I don't know if that's too close to the train also. You know, this looks pretty nice. Except for that fire hydrant right there. It's like, why does it matter? Just put it right here on the roof. Call it good, right? Nah, I like this spot right here. This ain't bad. Of course, it's overlapping with some stuff, but it's really not going to be too big of a deal. And I feel like it's not straight. Is it straight? Maybe it is. Try to line it up with the sidewalk curb. Yeah, we're good. And we will put that right there. Okay, there we go. We can buy stones there. So I did a little switch up on the trailer here. Got it back to a regular one. Hopefully it can hold stones. Y'all didn't notice. I don't know. Some of y'all might just skip the time lapses and stuff like that. But I try to give a little recap through the time lapse. Also, some of y'all just listen in the background, so maybe you're just listening to the music. But I did end up completing that contract for the solid fertilizer. Well, I stole the solid fertilizer, but I did end up completing that contract for the fertilizing. So our bank account did end up going back up pretty good there. I mean, that one was a pretty good paying one. I think 15,000 or something like that. I'm really not sure. Stones, there we go. So this is actually going to go into our lime production. I want to keep that running. And what is this? I don't know. It's got that little green thing there. Consumable silage additive. Okay. That would be that. Now, I'm not in any hurry to continue on to our field work, I should say. I don't know what I'm saying exactly. But the John Deere's still going away at Lyman, so we're a little bit ahead. That's what I'm trying to say. I could switch out the John Deere for this Massey, but then again, there's other stuff I could be doing, like this I've been talking about doing for a while, and I may end up switching those around. Maybe, maybe not. Most likely I'm just going to end up dumping these out into the production, hook up to our planter, get it all set up and ready to go, and then start planting. Now, by the time we get back to the farm and get to that stage, I'm really hoping that the John Deere is almost done. Hoping. And another thing I want to really consider doing is selling off that silage. We have a whole bunch of that silage, but getting it to the actual sell point is going to prove to be an issue. And hey, looky there, that worker is done. Before I continue here, let's go ahead and start you up on the other field. That is looking nice. Okay, you barely used any lime. We're down to 11,411 liters. I say barely, I mean, seems low compared to the previous times. And it could be that Isaraya Pro thing, I don't know. I kind of feel like it is. I tell you what, we went through like a whole thing. I thought this thing was full last time around. And we went through over that amount just on one field. I don't know. Maybe it's all in my head. Start you up over here. You had a hard time getting up off that field. I think it's definitely kind of struggling pulling that. I could feel that. You know what? I got the real speed mod on? Oh, I don't. There we go. Let's turn that real speed mod on. That might help a little bit more with getting it up to a faster speed. Okay. Stones. Stones to stones. 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 They will just go right in here. I think. Oh, man. Can they dump in there? I'm actually not sure. I might have to build a ramp to go up to the top of that and dump them in. No. Okay, I want to try something else. So can I do like a tip left, tip right or something like that? So tip side is on the back. Let's go tip side, grain door, no left, right, let's do right. There we go. I'm hoping that the tip thing, nope, that's not going to work. Too much is in the way. I'm hoping the tip option will be tall enough, so let's go tip left. There we go. And we'll pull up right beside it. See if it works. No. Not working. That's a bummer. Well, not too big of a deal, I guess. We'll just dump it on the ground and load it up with the tractor a little bit later on, once I get some time. Yep, that's what we're gonna have to do. Now we have the bucket, it's all fine, it's just sitting right over there. I just don't have the tractor available to use right now. We will have the tractor available to use a little bit later on. Oh no, not too big of a deal, I guess. Let's see here, I think I just dump it here. There goes dump left. I should try to dump it into that production. Oh, okay, it comes out the bottom half of it. That's why it wouldn't work. But yeah, I should try to dump it into that production, see if it goes in there somehow. But I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh man. Okay. Guess it kind of stopped on me there. I gotta move a little with it. There, all done. Bunch of stones right there. We'll get them picked up a little bit later. And I wonder, did any of them go inside here? No, nothing went inside there. There's some lime in there right now. Just not enough to check out into a pallet automatically. Oh, we're moving in the right direction here. Moving on up. Oh yeah, silage. Hey, look at that silage. It's in there somewhere. So what I'm thinking about doing with that silage is actually leasing a semi and a trailer. Would it be worth it though? But also the other part of me is saying, no, don't do that. Go ahead and just set it on direct selling. That seems like a better idea. Well, we will lose some money doing the direct selling. It shouldn't be much. It should definitely save on time for sure. A lot of time. Wonder how much we got in there as far as value wise. Probably a pretty penny. Very pretty penny. Very. Okay, looks like we got grass there selected. Let's go and switch that over, because it won't tell me I'm outside of time on that one. Solid fertilizer down to 60 liters. We need to top that off, and that should be right here. Well, actually, you know what? I just took some. I'm gonna try it out here. Let's go ahead and use this stuff first, so I don't have to waste my time putting this up later. Hey, there we go. I feel kind of bad saying I took this. Well, I guess I kind of took it, I guess. That's how it works, right? Now I'm gonna go ahead and hire a worker for this for a minute, because I got some other stuff I want to work on just for a little bit. Let's see here. We're gonna look into our productions over here real quick. Not too much going on here. I think I am gonna go ahead and get this silage sold off. Oats over here looking good. I think we looked at this at the beginning of the month, on last episode. So silage, over 500,000 liters of silage in here, and over 500,000 liters of grass in here. Okay, that is beautiful. Absolutely amazing. Let's see the value on it though by coming into our time saving stock check mod. $63,000. 63,000. So that's not beautiful. That's horrible. All the work put into it. Gosh, you gotta be kidding me. And then I just look up here at oats, how much value is there. Yeah, it's all good though. Let's go ahead and just set it up on direct selling. Possibly. Well, yeah, it will be worth it. It will be worth it to direct sell it. Because if I lease the items, it's just going to cost so much more in leasing fees versus how much it's going to cost in a direct sell fee. So what we'll do here is we'll change this from storing to, oh, I need to activate that again, my bad. Storing to selling. And then as we get to the next hour, it will sell off automatically. And I'm going to go ahead and speed up time and get to that next hour. Let's see here. We're at $24,000. I want to see what it goes up to. Oh, it's about to hit that. Come on, one more minute. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me, baby. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hey, there it goes. We went up to $79,000. What was that? $50,000 right there? Ooh, that's sounding good and looking good. Okay, okay. I was really hoping It would be a lot more, but it's all good. I mean, we kind of saw the value there before. Oh, turn that back on. My bad. Just change it to storing. Now, what did the value say in here? I really can't remember. Oh, we got about 50 grand though. We went from 29,000 to 79,000. I remember that correctly. And I was really hoping to get enough money together to get another tractor. Oh, whoa, I didn't know one was on sale. Okay. I mean, not bad. 123,000, well, 123 horsepower. I don't know why I was saying 123,000, but 123 horsepower, I guess that's not bad, especially for the price. I mean, our John Deere's kicking about that much, actually a little bit less than this. I was just wanting something more. How much horsepower does our roller require? That's kind of where I'm at with it, because our next stage here is rolling, and I want to make sure we have enough horsepower for that. And let's see here, we can come in here, vehicles. I don't think I've ever used that tractor brand, whatever it said it was. I don't know what it was. Okay, the roller's 100 horsepower, so that tractor will actually do the job. Wow. Hold on, let's turn that shop deliveries off. I think we're buying a new tractor. What is this, Isaac? Isaac? What does that say, Japan on the side of it? T Japan W1233. Okay. Wheel weights is preferable for most of the work I do around here. Isaac Pro thing, you know, I'm starting to try to go with it, kind of. So I think I will add it to it. Gosh, it's going to eat away all our money. $58,372. Oh, man, let's do it. Let's do it. So I don't need that Isaac Pro right now. Could use it a little bit later on. I actually had no idea one was on sale either. Oh my gosh, this one's done. Okay. Guess I really didn't need that other tractor. More of a future use thing, right? No, actually, I will be able to use that other tractor pretty good. I'm gonna switch this one out. As far as the forks on the front, I'm gonna switch it out with a bucket, get our production all loaded up with stones. Now, this is done. I mean, barely used any line. Just barely any. Compared to last time around, gosh, that is amazing. Now, the new tractor we got in, will I even get to it? I don't know. I don't know if I will get to it this month. I thought there was a lot more to do, and there's a good chance I will. I mean, I'll get it out with the roller. Let's see here. Where am I putting this? Oh, wait a second. I had it backed in over here. Okay. That will explain it. For some reason, I could have sworn I just heard a helicopter. Is there helicopters that fly around on this? It's not at my house, is it? I'm not hearing a helicopter at my house, am I? Nah, I can't really hear anything through my headphones. I was just looking at that harvester right there thinking, man, I should sell that. We're still harvesting oats. Which honestly, I mean, we'd probably be fine just skipping a whole year of harvesting anything because of the large abundances that we have left over most of the time. So another thing I can consider doing and getting is another planter, so I'm not bottleneck in that area. And $21,000, I feel like that's right around the price range for that one we currently have. The only issue is adding the fertilizer spreader to it. Costs a little bit. I don't know, I feel like that's right around the price range. And can we even run it with the tractors we have? I believe we can. What did I look at previously? I looked at the planter previously. Okay, 110. Okay. Yeah, we could run it with the new one. You know, let's look at buying another one. Hey, why not? Also, I have no rules against leasing on this series. Oh, it's 50,000. For some reason, I was thinking it's 20,000. Like I said, no rules against leasing, right? Go ahead and get it done real fast. 5,000 extra for that. Ooh, thinking about it. Nah, we better not. Let's just take our time. I'm not in too big of a hurry, I guess. I mean, I really want to see those baby horses coming in. And I'm going to be very disappointed because I know they're not going to be smaller horses. They're going to look the same as the rest of them. That's very unfortunate. There was a mod in FS22 where they did have the baby looking horses and animals in general on there, which was really cool. Oh man, I forgot to put that weight on. Gosh dang it. There we go. We'll drop that bucket real quick. Weight's just sitting over there staring at me. You know, imagine doing this part right here in real life and you're picking that up and your back end's coming off, and then you just look in front of you and see this weight sitting here like, oh, I knew I forgot something. This is actually coming along pretty nicely. This area over here is becoming like a little catch-all type stuff for all the big equipment that does not fit in any of our storage. Just put it underneath the tree, leave it in the shade. I'm sure that's not going to hurt anything. Actually, leaving stuff underneath the tree, I mean, it keeps it out of the sun, let's put it that way. But it actually causes another issue later on down the road with like rain. The drops of rain will fall off the tree in one spot over and over and over again. And oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I thought we worked this out. Okay, maybe we didn't. What did I get that weight for? I thought I got that weight just for this situation here. Okay, let's lower that. We're gonna have to raise it pretty fast, I guess. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. There it goes. There it goes. Okay, getting it, good. There. Perfect. Coming out now. Okay. Note to self, don't do the whole thing. Don't do the whole thing, and also don't walk under that. OSHA's watching right now. They're gonna get on to me. And we will turn that on. Yeah, I was just looking at the oats here. Thinking we need to add some more. We only put 8,000 liters in there previously. I think that is something I will do next once I get this done here. Get this all loaded up, go top that off with more oats. As far as more oats go, there's those 2 silos sitting over there by the horse barn. I want to get rid of them. I don't like them. They don't exactly show the numbers of what's in them very good. I got to do some math to figure out the numbers that's what's in them. And I'm not full here. I don't want to fill it up all the way as far as that bucket goes. But yeah, I want to get rid of those silos. One is pretty full of hay. Like, I mean, a lot of hay. And the other one has 24,000 liters of oats in it. Unless I took some previously. I don't think I did. That 24,000 liters of oats, I guess I could just go ahead and put into the production. Turn it into flour. And we still have quite a bit of oats left over in our main silo to feed the horses. And that may be something I need to look at doing too. Huh. Does it not pick it up all off the ground? I thought it did. Kind of cool how it's flattening across there and the way it's looking. But I thought it picked it all up. Maybe I'm just not low enough, don't got the blade low enough. Okay, there it goes, it's starting to get it. That would be the problem. Operator error, which is the main issue for a lot of stuff. Just a little operator error. Okay, well, I'm gonna pop it back into the time lapse. I gave you guys a rundown of what I'm about to work on. I'm gonna get that done. Also look into a few more contracts. If there's any other ones out there worth doing, I will grab them. And I will see y'all a little bit later.
Hey, yeah. Let me get everything straight. I'ma do whatever it takes. Getting it done, any means, get rid of these snakes. Get all up in my stakes. Going all in like Scott, get rid of these breaks. Nah, I ain't never gonna break. Double my pace till I go down one of the greats. One of the greats, whatever it takes, whatever it takes. Hey. Yeah, clocked in, hitting the gym, locked in, getting it in. Sweat poured over my skin, pulling up, letting it spin. Hey, yeah, let me get to it again. Do it for the kids that wish like him. Everybody starts somewhere, gotta let it begin. Championships, hey, I'm standing on strictly for the victory. Big Nick going big league. In the field with the lines like Siegfried. Move quickly, stay shifty. Anything so the bullshit miss me. Strapped up, throwing shots like frisbees. Let me get everything straight. I'ma do whatever it takes. Getting it done, any means, get rid of these snakes. Get all up in my stakes. Going all in like Scott, get rid of these breaks. Nah, I ain't never gonna break. Double my pace till I go down one of the greats. Hey, one of the greats, whatever it takes, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, staying awake, studying tape. Long nights thinking about finding escapes and how to take over everything that I face. Making mistakes, but it only made me better cause I learned on the path that I paved. Yeah, I had to earn every dollar I made. I'm starting to reign, underdog getting them slain. Yeah. Get out, air it out, letting it bang. In buckets, I'm staring down, letting it hang. I'm wearing out, getting exchanged, yeah. Get out, air it out, taking the rain. Get through the pain, watch everything change. Tearing down everything, breaking the chains. Let me get everything straight. I'ma do whatever it takes. Getting it done, any means, get rid of these snakes. I'm up in my stakes. Going all in like Scott, get rid of these breaks. Nah, I ain't never gonna break. Double my pace till I go down one of the greats. One of the greats, whatever it takes, whatever it takes. Yeah.
We should head back to our old place in the faraway town where I met you, baby. All those years pass, now I know you. How the times can change and I get a little down. Thinking about tomorrow, I get down. Was it over from the get-go? Should we call it quits and let go? I have cried many times over you. Sleepless nights, what a crime. Wasting my tears on a broken dream. Maybe I just can't forgive another mistake. Maybe I don't wanna feel this heartache. Every time you let me down I get to thinking I don't even know why I tried. Is it just me? Do you feel the same? Were you up all night thinking you should maybe go your own way? Or should we stay? Try to make things right cause I get a little down. Thinking about tomorrow, I get down. Should we call it quits and let go? I have cried many times over you. Sleepless nights, what a crime. Wasting my tears on a broken dreaming. Maybe I just can't forgive another mistake. Maybe I don't wanna feel this heartache. Every time you let me down I get to thinking I don't even know why I tried. Yeah, I don't know why I tried. Yeah, I don't even know why yeah, I don't know why I tried. We should head back to our old place in the faraway town where I met you, baby. I have cried many times over you. Sleepless nights, what a crime. Wasting my tears on a broken dreaming. Maybe I just can't forgive another mistake. Maybe I don't wanna feel this heartache. Every time you let me down I get to thinking I don't even know why I tried. Yeah, I don't know why I tried.
Well, when I woke up, she was looking at me. She told me I've been cheating on her in her dream. Lord, it wasn't a thing I could do or say to change her mind any way. She told me that things was gonna change. If I wanted her, I couldn't stay the same. So I stopped going out on Friday nights. I stopped drinking with the boys. Yeah, everything she asked I left in the past, just to try to bring her joy. For the record, it can't be understated, all I've been domesticated. She told me to top off her Jeep, the one I bought her when I sold my old GT. And I bumped in to my good friend, and he asked me where the hell had I been. So I told him what she told me. If I didn't change, she was gonna leave. So I stopped going down on Friday nights. I stopped drinking with the boys. Everything she asked I left in the past, just to try to bring her joy. For the record, it can't be understated, I'm domesticated. But when I got home, she sat me down, said she wasn't happy and she wanted out. Everything about the man she once loved is long gone, baby, and it's all because I stopped going out on Friday nights. I stopped drinking with the boys. Everything she asked I left in the past, just to try to bring her joy. For the record, it can't be understated, Lord, I've been domesticated. Lord, I've been domesticated. All I do is stay at home all damn day.
Well, we're getting closer and closer. Not quite there yet. I wonder how this roller's going over here. I'll take a little scenic route, drive by the field. As far as looking at the terrain on the ground there, looks like they're still doing their up-downs. Okay, moving a little slow. I mean, I guess it's kind of expected. It's almost maxed out on its horsepower requirements. Now, during that time lapse, did quite a bit of pallet moving around, stuff like that. Y'all may have noticed I accidentally, well, you don't know if it was an accident or not, but I accidentally picked up the forage wagon with super strength. There's something about super strength on this game that is absolutely ridiculous, dumb, I hate it. It is the fact that it stays on. Well, you could turn it off, but the features kind of stay on. Let's see here, let's drop this here. It comes default on, let's put it that way as well. And it turns back on its own. I don't understand that. Let's see here, is it on right now? No. So if you see a hand here, like this right here, that means super strength is on. I have actually been seeing that a lot on other content creator stuff too. For some reason, it comes on automatically throughout as you're playing. Also, I don't know, it reactivates itself sometimes too. I'm not sure what's going on there. But what I was doing was I was opening this up. I'm pretty sure this forage wagon has been always against that wall over there. And I was putting the flour in here, and whenever I opened the door, it grabbed the forage wagon at the same time. Yep. I don't know. I try not to use that stuff. I'll even let y'all know. I'll be like, hey, close your eyes. I mean, there's really no fun in it, right? I think we might almost be done with this tractor. Well, we're not going to call it quits with this one. This one will go ahead and take over that roller here in a little while. I still have a little bit of work to do with the John Deere. I did end up putting it away. I thought I was done. We have solid fertilizer sitting out there in the open. We will get that put up somewhere else. And I think we might need to buy some seeds, but not anytime soon because we got all the fields planted right now. So that's looking pretty good. Almost done. Almost there. It's cutting it close whether we'll see those new babies or not, but I think we will. I sure hope so. I just want the baby horses to come in. Nah, I got some future plans for that. You know what? We should probably work on that too. Just let that roller just continue going away at it and everything. I got some ideas out there. Start clearing out some of our land that we do have. Make room for those, not those horses, but new horses to come in. Once these horses over here do give birth, that pen will be full. Anything after that will sell off automatically. So no big deal there. We'll get some money. That's fine, but they will take a while to give birth, obviously. What I really want to do is just get like one more big pen out there that holds like a ridiculous amount of horses. That's what I want to do. And I mean, to do that, we're going to need to buy land or something like that. But I mentioned it before about clearing some of these trees out over here, like the smaller ones. I want to get them cleared out. I wish there was a way you could redo a fence line for a pen instead of deleting it or having to move the horses out of there. I wish you could just redo it. And hold on, I think I can actually. You know, I did mention something about restocking the flower production, and I did not do that. I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, no, I think I can do something with this. I remember reading about the leash mod. There should be a leash out there or something like that you could buy. Let's see if we can find that. Animals, maybe. Oh, herdsman stick. It might have been this. So this tool allow you to quickly and easily move or sort animals between pastures in large quantities without using an animal trailer. So it looks like it holds 200 horses. What I could do is put all the horses inside this herdsman stick, delete that pin and replace it, and then redo the fence. Now that does concern me about all the products inside of it. What would happen to that? I think it would go bye-bye. That's the concerning part. And if I ever get to that point of redoing that fence and everything, I kind of want to have more trees cleared out over there, more land cleared out. That way I can extend it bigger, the fence that is. I want to make the fence come out here basically to the edge of the asphalt or gravel, really not asphalt, the edge of the gravel, and then all the way up to the road. That's how big I want to make it. I wish I could just edit the fence. I don't think you can. If you can, please let me know. That would save me so much time. Oh, hit that. Who cares, right? No damage. Actually, that's how I drive in real life with forklifts. Oops, hit that. Who cares? Come on. Drop you right there. I don't know why I'm putting this stuff away. I usually don't, but I think it's just kind of fun playing it this way too. That's what I like about the new style I'm kind of doing here with the time lapses in there. I'm just slowing down. Oh, dog's barking. I don't know what they're barking at, but I'm just, hey, stop. I'm just slowing down, enjoying the game, playing the game a little more realistically, I'd say. Stuff like that. Looks like that roller's getting pretty close to being done. That is awesome. I might switch it out with the Massey and go ahead and use that new tractor to haul those products around to the productions like I was talking about. And another thing is, if I end up redoing that pen, I want to get rid of those silos right there. I already mentioned that, but the manure heap on the other side, that can prove to be a little bit of an issue as well, as far as being in the way possibly. I don't know. Really, I guess I could just build the fence as big as I want, all the way around the whole entire property. I did think about doing that, actually. This big field we have combined, 5, 4, and 3. I was thinking about just putting a horse pasture on there, and then just turning it all into meadow grass. Wait, no. What I was going to do was plant it all with grass, put a horse pasture on there, not do meadow grass, and then still mow it. So it'd be like our grass field to mow each every couple of months. So each quarter or so, we would mow it. We would just have to go in the fence, do the mowing, and then leave the fence, right? leave the pasture. One issue I did see with that was the fact I'd be driving through the horses all the time. But I kind of like that idea as well. I guess one way to combat that is use the herdsman stick. Just take all the horses out, put them in the herdsman stick, do my mowing, put them back. I didn't think about that until just now, actually. That ain't a bad idea. Okay, I think we're all done with this. Y'all may have noticed I tried to take care of the straw as well. I think I'll run over there pretty fast. Here we go, here we go. There's something wrong with the straw. I don't know what's going on. This pile right here is not a pile of straw at all. I got a couple things in here. I got the broom, got a shovel, and it's not doing anything. It's just going right through it like there's nothing here. So there should actually be some being pushed right now. There was a bunch over here in this little area. I see just a little bit right there. I ended up getting all that, almost all of it, with the shovel and got it dumped in there. Just trying to get every little bit and piece here and there, but there's definitely something wrong with this pile. Not too big of a deal though. And what am I looking for? Okay, you're still going. You're almost done. 2 miles an hour, not too bad. Suggested working speed 15, so it could go faster. This one's been done. $20,000 for this job. Let's check, see if there's any other jobs to go along with it. Maybe I'll still utilize this item. What was this? Hoeing? Oh, weeding. There we go. Let's see here. You got weeding in here somewhere? Oh, there's some hoeing jobs. Oh, give me the weeding. Hey, there we go. We got a $6,000 job. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm just trying to think, how close am I done with our field work? Yeah, let's go over to 78, take on that job. We'll just go ahead and hit accept. Not gonna borrow any more equipment. We'll use the equipment we have. That is all the way across the map. I'm not making that drive. I'm not even hiring a worker to drive that either. We're just gonna basically get the stuff delivered across the map. And this is where it comes into play, where I was talking about a whole delivery fee previously. Let's see here. Reset. Guess I could set a destination on it. That's pretty cool. Instead of going in through the whole hire a worker thing. Never noticed that. Hold on, let me see that again. Untag place. Click on that. Set destination. Field work. Or driving too. Oh my gosh, that is really cool. I didn't know I could just do that. Maybe that was an update or something. I've been going in having to hire a worker and sort through the worker options. There's like a deliver to, field work this, and drive to or go to destination options. I just never noticed that. I don't know, maybe it's new, maybe it's not. Pretty cool though. All right, what do we got left here? Like I said, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and, oh, wrong thing. That's got to be new because I'm used to clicking the top one, I guess, to enter vehicle. That has to be new because I just accidentally did the wrong thing, just out of muscle memory there. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to switch out to the Massey here. It's going to roll it faster, get us done faster. Come on, where you at? You're almost done, right? I'll try to meet up with you at the end here. Just following this line here. Where are you going to end at, buddy? Stones out there. We don't have a stone picker. What did we do last time around? I think I might have had a stone picker checked out on a contract and maybe used it over here. Or maybe we just always left the stones. Hey, we're reading perfect and perfect. Nice. Expected yield is 77% out of 80 right here. Just don't know how to get it to the max. What am I missing? Like I did everything. I mean, I didn't mulch, but why would you have to mulch if you plowed? I really don't know, but they'll meet up in a minute. Feel like I'm forgetting something else here. We'll take a look. This is what I was talking about. I want to try to kind of remove the smaller trees through here. But I'm almost tempted to just go ahead and build the fence first. Build it all the way up here to the road. Have it plant the meadow grass. The reason I want to do that is because as it plants the meadow grass, it will get rid of the small bushes like this right here. These small bushes I can't cut down with a chainsaw. I believe this bigger one right here I would have to cut down. Yeah, that's actually a tree. See it popping up in the bottom right. But that will help eliminate the ones I'm not sure of. And it will get rid of all those bushes. Not bad. And I mean, it'd make the bin a little bit bigger. I think I can make that work pretty good, actually. Gosh, I just wish I could edit it though, the way it is. Looks like that's not happening. Oh well. Also, another plan, buy land. What do we got here? 6, what is this, $225,000? Wow. 7. Gosh, this is expensive. 182,000. Okay. That's just ridiculous. I mean, we have this land down here on the south side of our fields, but it's all a hill and a tree, I believe. All of it is, I think. Hold on. Let's see here. Oh, we own something down here. There's a building down there we own. What is that? Do we own a building down here? Oh, no, I guess not. Okay, on the map, it kind of looks like there's a building here. Yeah, it's got a whole building shape to it right here. Okay. Guess we don't own that. Or there's no building here is what I'm trying to say. Interesting. So yeah, it's all just kind of on a hill. Don't want to put a horse pasture or pen there. Which it really doesn't matter. They'll walk on the hill. And the more I'm looking at this, the more I'm kind of liking the idea. I'm like, it's not too bad, right? Yeah, I kind of do like that. Do I have to fit something right here? I don't know. Let's look. And we'll come over here to horses. Now, we'll be upping the value on these horses at a later point. Okay. Well, here's the thing. We have the indoor type one, but they obviously don't do anything indoors. So we don't need the indoor one. This one right here is $25,000. I mean, it's the cheapest option. Like I said, we don't need the part that goes indoors. More of a look thing. Really what we need is the cheapest option. 25,000 here. Oh, that's a training area. Okay. And that's actually my plans, future plans, to increase the value of these horses is I need to get these big training areas placed in, and then the value of my horses will increase. There's a mod out there to increase the value of your horses, and I will not use it until I get something in there like this. But until then, let's figure out what we're doing here. $25,000 for this bad boy? Heck yeah. I think I can just place it right here or right here, and then just draw the fence across our border, utilizing this hill here to our advantage and our property line to our advantage. It will not let me place a fence anywhere outside of our land to a pin. Now, if I want to place a fence anywhere I want to, it will let me do that. But with it being a pin, it will tell me, hey, you don't own this land, stuff like that. Now, this right here, I'll get rid of as well to go along with that. Ooh, man, I get money for that. Cool, $600, heck yeah. And we might be putting some horses over here. What is that? Oh, gosh, I left something behind, really? That's dumb. You know, I had that happen on a build video I did on this map. I deleted an object, a shed of some sort, and I left something behind. Okay, it's all good, I guess. Well, hey, this is done. Let's get the roller all started up on the other field. We're almost completely done here. I'm going to deliver some flour, not flour, oats. Move some stuff around. All that good stuff. Don't know about a horse pen yet, but we are almost done. I do know that. I'm pretty excited for that. Back to some music.
Where the mangroves grew, where the cotton
keep looking for love, yeah, in hot city nights, where cardboard campers fill the streets. That's where reality bites. Young girl, you got that pretty face. Won't you walk with me for a while? Will you let me show you that special place where sin comes home to die? It's the cry of the banshee, just like a siren's call. It's the cry of the banshee. Are you ready to fall? It's the cry of the banshee. She is leading me on. It's the cry of the banshee. Such a beautiful song.
I think it's about time we make some money. And you know what? I got both those silos completely emptied out now. Heck yeah. And selling those off, I guess, is going to make us money, but that's not the money I was thinking about, or really thinking about at all, I guess. You know, why doesn't this barn here have a silo in it? I could not put that hay into the production we had over there, the fermenting production. So I ended up having to place down a hay stack. And that's what that little mod is. Pretty nice, pretty cheap. I like that. And will that close? I sure hope so. Looks like a wheel. Heck yeah. There we go. Now those two silos, we're going to go ahead and get rid of those. They're completely empty. Go ahead and start getting ready for expanding this horse barn. $10,000 here. The thing is, I got to make sure I have enough money to expand it. I do have the mod that will give me back the value of the building I placed down. I believe we spent $10,000 on those, 10,000 each, and we're up to 38,000 now. So if I want to sell this off 90,000, yes, I believe that's the same price as a new one. I think. Let's see here. That's cows. Let's go horses real quick. Yep, $90,000. And really no reason for me to keep going with this one. I actually might go with a different one because of, whoa, that's fancy. Hello. By the way, this is a mod from MA7. You actually got to pay for. Same here as well. I go with this one, actually. I kind of like that. 125,000. But the thing is, I need to make sure I have enough money together to purchase all the fence attachments going along with it, because that's going to add up quite a bit. So I think this being $125,000, if I was to get this one, I would like to have at least 200 grand on hand before I start doing it. Okay. Nice, nice. Like it. Now, rolling should almost be done. There's one more thing I want to do with this. Nope, I don't. I was thinking about topping off the horses with some more oats, but if I'm about to delete that build and we're about to lose everything in there, let's get this put away. I'm hoping the rolling's about done. I don't know. I saw it was still going on the mini map there. That's just thing just so tiny feeling and looking, but it's working amazingly. I kind of like it. Never tried this brand out or anything. I'm liking the job it's getting done. Let's put it that way. It's working out pretty good. And then our John Deere over here, it's even smaller. It just looks a little bigger, and probably because of the front loader on it. But yeah, 116 horsepower. And what was this? 123. Okay. And just a little bit smaller, horsepower wise. Okay, what else we got here? Production over here should be running. I don't know why nothing's coming out. I guess it's just taking a while. But yeah, I see the number moving. We ended up getting full on that earlier and couldn't put all the stones in there. I bought 8,000 liters worth of stones and it only holds, what is it, 7,500? Okay, 2 contracts here done. Let's go ahead and knock those out real quick. We will collect this for $19,785 and then collect this one for $6,337. Okay, up to $64,000. Looking pretty nice. I think if I was to replace with the same exact pin right now with the horses, we could do it and make the pin bigger. I have enough money. I believe we could do it. Not 100% sure though. And I don't like that pin too much. The John Deere is the only thing that could fit in there. Now the new one might be able to fit in there. The new, I'm going to take this worker away. The new tractor we got might be able to fit in there. And let's go ahead and fire it up with the steer and assist because it should line up with the way the worker was going. Yep. Looks like they just got headlands left. Not a big deal at all. You know, I tried a time-lapse portion once on this field and I forgot to put the roller down. I don't know if y'all ever caught that. That was a little while back whenever I did that though. Okay, I believe all I got to do is probably do these 2 headlands. It kind of looked like it might have didn't overlap correctly. Not sure. But I'll knock these out real quick. And then we'll finish out this month. And the episode is getting up there time-wise, so we're getting towards the end of the episode. And we still don't have those baby horses. I'm really committed. I'm going to keep this running. We're going to get those baby horses. I don't care how long it takes me, we are getting them. This is ridiculous how much time it's taken to get to the next month. And another reason why I keep thinking, stop flipping these fields.
I'm on a love deadline. Gotta make it to you. I'm running out of time. I'm trying to find a way to make you mine. I'm on a love deadline. I gotta make it. Don't wanna lose you. I'm on a love deadline. Got till the end of the night to find you. Hey, I'm on a tight love schedule and it's overdue. I wasn't really looking until I saw you and love deadline. I count the minutes, always in the game to win it. The sky's a limit, so baby don't go away before I'm finished. Or am I right on time to make you mine tonight? Time is slipping away.
Well, I think all the field work's done. And I think we're done with this month. There's one thing I want to look at though. Where can I sell potatoes? We have 2 pallets of potatoes. They were kind of an accident. Looks like Goldcrest Valley is the best sell price area. And I don't want to go there. I'm sure it's a train thing. Let's click on it real quick, check value at all stations. Okay, we got to sell everything in town. I was really just seeing if we have the thing here on our farm, and I'm not seeing that as an option. Let's just run them into the sell everything, I think. And you know what? Let's drive our Massey. It's got a little bit more speed to it. And there's one way I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it with the current configuration of a trailer we have right now. See if they can just kind of fill in there, kind of like whenever you fill seeds or lime into something, you can just hit the button and it goes in there. If it doesn't feel that way, I guess I could pick them up and dump them out, possibly. And I don't want to do that, so I'll probably just switch it over to a flatbed and probably just auto load them on there. Really just want to get rid of them, kind of clean this area up a little more. Get prepared for, hey, there it goes. It does take it in there. Just like that. Awesome. Get prepared for an expansion of the horse pasture here. And the manure heap here. What are we going to do with that? What are we going to do with that? 26,000 liters of manure? We really need to figure out a way to get that onto our fields. I'll look at that as I'm driving, actually. Should I drive and look at that, or should I just hire a driver? Kind of thinking I should hire a driver. So yeah, let's just hit H real quick. Let you do your little drive there. Deliver to, go to. I don't think the deliver to would work since this is something I put in. But it's all good. Let's start the job. That's pretty far off the road too. Oh, okay, it works. I guess I got courses all running through there. Okay, while that's driving, we're going to look at something. Wait, what we're looking at? Manure stuff. What are we going to do with that manure? Got some belt systems all up in here. Quantum auto load. That's just a belt thing, ain't it? I don't know what's going on there. Manure spreading. I don't know if I've ever done that on this FS25. Spreading manure for fertilizer or whatever. We got slurry tanks here, manure spreader. There we go. Kind of in the right area here. Now we got this. That would take a truck with it. A whole dedicated system of its own. And that's actually looking like the cheapest option. Got no mods in here because this is something I don't normally do, so I haven't looked through the mods for it. Okay, what other options we have in here? 94 horsepower here. Oh, that takes lime too. Cool. 80 horsepower here. Okay, this one's cheaper, holds more. Actually has an option to spread wider too. Uses less horsepower, so this one's just like straight up calling my name here. Not bad at all. So $31,000 for this thing. I just don't think it's going to be enough. Well, hold on. Let's see what it is with the upgraded width. Yeah, that's 12 meters wide, 9 meters with the third power, whatever the heck that's called. Was that like 9 meters cubed or something? I really don't know. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've been in school, but anyways, 9,000 liters, 80 horsepower, 12 meters wide. I like that a lot because that means any of our tractors could run it. $36,500. Ooh, I'm really thinking about it. Now, where can I store that manure, though, while I change up the whole setup there? Really not sure. Oh, hey, you already made it over here. Fast. Awesome. Trying to multitask, get it all done. I should just fill it up with more. There we go. Potatoes. Dump you off there. I wonder where the trigger points went for this. I have no idea where they went. Hey, there we go. $404 plus a 52 environmental score reward. That's pretty awesome. Okay, let's just go ahead and send a worker back because there's another thing I want to look at. Looks like we have something in our field here, or that driveway area. Might have been production I ended up putting in there one time. I didn't put it on that. Unreachable blocked. Oh, hey. Ran right into this building. That would do it. I should probably stop before I jump into the screen to hire a worker. It also showed us kind of inside the building there. So unreachable. Yeah, let me get out on the road, I guess. It actually showed us inside the building there on the map, so I think the overlay of the map in the position marker for us might be off a little. Telling me maybe that building right there is further over here. And there was a building over here now that I think about it more. Okay, yeah, so that's just laid out wrong. The PDA, I think is what this whole map thing's called, PDA. PDF? No, it's not PDF, is it? Position blocked, unreachable. What is wrong with you? Let's get there, my man. There you go. Yeah, I guess I got something wrong with that road. Now, here's what I was wanting to check. I was wanting to check on the whole horse thing again. maybe go with a cheaper option. What are the differences here? It looks like this one requires me to fill up with water because we don't need an actual indoor area. And this other one does not require water, and I think the one we currently have does not require water either. I don't want to put water in it. Where are all the unload triggers for this one? That's my next figure out real quick. Oh, we can put solar panels on it. Good possibility we'll do that. Definitely a lot smaller height-wise, but we ain't got to drive in there. That's the thing. Looks like we got food trigger there on the right and animal trigger there on the left. No water we need to buy, so we can place it in right here and just make this huge fence area around it, and we'll manure work off of it. That's the thing. I don't think I will place it in that way. I think I'll place it further up this way so it's next to the manure heap. Yeah, not a bad idea. I was also thinking to get into it, I would have to open a fence to get into it where I drive through the pasture and everything. Seeming pretty doable. So I'd probably get a better look at it as we get rid of this one. It's not liking it too much. I mean, it looks fancy. I mean, I guess it is fancy. And then this one I'm not liking because it requires water, so an extra step we have to do and keep stocked up. Once we actually add a huge or larger capacity to this horse pen by making the fence bigger, that's not going to increase the capacity as far as what it holds food-wise. So it's probably not a good idea for me to go with something this small because I know the food capacities are going to be small. What else we got in here? Since I'm thinking that's not a good idea. What's this $65,000 one? Holy cow. Oh, it's a riding stall. Okay. Riding hall as a building is an essential part of an equestrian sports facility. Okay, interesting. What in the world? They just ride through here? No fancy jump overs or anything like that? No, I might actually just go right back for this one. It's looking like a real possibility. Just go ahead and delete that one there. Scoot it probably further over this direction. And then extend the fence all the way to the edge of the property here. And now as I'm looking at it, I'm just like, that's really not that big of an area. Or I could place it like this and then extend the fence. The only reason I don't like that is because I think I'd have to put in a new manure heap. Scoot it closer or something like that. Yep, plenty of options there to figure out. We'll figure that out. Let's get this put back up and go to sleep. You gotta see those baby horses. I'm already past the time where I want to cut off normally. I think I was just talking, brainstorming a little too much with y'all. And usually I would already end it here, and I don't want to end it 2 times in a row thinking we're gonna get baby horses and not getting them. We're getting them, okay? If they don't come in next month after I sleep, that's not my fault. Well, I guess it could be. Maybe I did something wrong. Come on. Oh, that's a pull. Why don't y'all, teach me how to drive? Yeah, I'm just kidding. Now, as far as putting this tractor back up, not happening. Just gonna drive it to the front door. We're gonna jump out. This is our daily driver now. Leaving the doors open to the barn stew. Don't really care. Woo! Turn that off. Look at that. Nice parking right there. PRO, don't you know? So we'll wake up pretty early. I guess really no reason to wake up early because we don't have any time requirements, so we move pretty slow. So I was going really early, then I backed off of it for a second there. It's like, nah, not that early. Okay, we should have those baby horses now. $491 property income. We're down to $50,000. Oh my gosh! I'm just going to say the ones laying down are the baby ones. They look dead as can be. Actually, now that I think about it, that could be the moms. No, the ones laying down are the babies. Okay, interesting. Interesting there. Yeah. I could tell that by the names they have assigned to them. They're not names I've ever actually seen. They just straight up dead. Gosh, they look dead. Can I ride them? Gives me the option to ride. Well, there we go. We now have some baby horses. I think the correct name for that is what? Fowls? Fowl, foal, something like that. Oats are growing up. Horses are growing up. We're expanding. we're getting further and further here. We still got to get $2 million in the top right, which will come one day because I got big expansion plans for the horses, obviously. And I don't know if they're going to be our money makers. I really don't think they're going to be our money makers. We might need to just stick with oat farming for a while. Anyways, that's it here. Really do appreciate y'all stopping in and watching. Thanks so much. I hope y'all have a great day or night wherever you're at. And until next time, y'all take care.